Rishi Sunak, Prime Minister, talking about a range of matters there at the NATO summit in Vilnius in Lithuania. He did mention mortgages. We've been discussing mortgages. And Sally Mitchell, mortgage broker from the Mortgage Mum. No need to comment on the other stuff, but he was interesting on mortgages there. And of course, he has to address it because we have the highest mortgage rate for many a long year. It's now the average mortgage rate 6.66%, as it has been pointed out a few times. It's a devilish rate. And Leslie's points there, there's a lot of stuff. Leslie in Peacehaven, if you were here 5 minutes ago, you may well have heard her litany, literally. Leslie was making her overall point, taking away the tattoos and the junk food and all that stuff. Her overall point is that you knew what you were getting into. That's the essence of her point, Sally.
Well, yes, I think from the people who have phoned in, we're getting the whole range, aren't we, of experiences and opinion, which is really, really interesting. From the really quite tragic with Sonia up to Leslie, who obviously thinks that we should all just pull up our socks. I do hear it quite a lot that, it couldn't go on forever. You were enjoying low rates for a very long time. What did you think was going to happen? I do get that. But of course, no one could foresee this perfect storm, this range of events that have caused our present state. And it's not particularly helpful, I'm sorry, Leslie, to say, well, get on with it, because for very many people, it's impossible just to get on with it. They just don't have that extra disposable income to pay onto their mortgages when they go up by, 300, 500, 700 pounds a month. And it has come as quite a shock. Of course, when people took their mortgages out, let's say in the last 5 years or 3 years with low rates, and now they're coming to the end of their fixes, they were stressed at a certain level above the base rate to ensure that if there was an increase in the base rate, that they could afford the increased payments, which was really, really fantastic. But the reality now is that base rate is so very much higher that it's just sort of knocked all the calculations off the table, and people are faced with a very, very difficult situation. And they're struggling.
Listen, yes, Sonia, all the best to you there, Sonia in Warrington. Thank you for telling us about what is a precarious and worrying situation. Leslie in Peacehaven's got him going on the text. I've got to say, quite a lot of people agreeing with Leslie. Not all.